I think so. I started out here. I've been here about 5 years now, so not too long after we brought SalonScale in. I had never heard of it before, and I was like, oh, I mean, that makes like sense to me in my brain, but also like, oh, but like who does that? Like, why would you charge for color? Even though it makes total sense. And I think for like me as a stylist, it just gives you like a sense of security. So like every time your client comes in, we can look back and look at every little single like ounce or gram, whatever that we mixed, and know exactly what we did before. And also, I think at first, a lot of times clients who have obviously never heard of it are kind of like, oh, that's weird. But then it just gives them so much transparency of what they're getting also. Um, which I love my like clients to have a sense of security way more than I do. So I think after they get over that initial of like, oh, well, that's different, and like you kind of sit and explain it to them, it just gives them a sense of like, oh, you're trying to be as transparent as possible with me. And then like they know what they're paying for. Like they're not just paying for, oh, this is $500. Like that's it. Like everything is so broken down, um, which I think is awesome. I mean, I think definitely in our industry that's not the case a lot of times. And I think especially these days with, the economy and everything, like that's a struggle. Like people, like if you don't know what you're paying for, people probably aren't going to pay for it. But like here, like we're still going strong and people are still coming in. And I think that's like a real testament to something like SalonScale, where it just really breaks things down for everyone.